We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Zach Eflin gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Anthony Rizzo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bohm is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. It's been very good. 8 for 13. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch on its way. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
The MLB Season 5 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Green Bay 2021.
And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 17 for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
The next Cub up, Jock Peterson. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Jock Peterson.
Here's the
MLB
first pitch to
Season
him.
5 2021 Game 6-5
Swing
matchup
and a
coming up
drive
next.
to
Minnesota
right
Twins
center.
2-6
Hey, that ball's going to be
Seattle
way out
Mariners
of here.
3-3-3-5.
Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The MLB Season 5
Here's Jason Hayward now.
2021 Game 6-5 matchup coming up next.
the first
Arizona
pitch to him is in there
Diamondbacks
for a called strike
2047
one.
San
And he's carrying
Francisco
a batting
Giants
average of just over
4125.
300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hazley is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 4 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
At the plate, Mickey Moniak. He enters play at number 6 in
MLB
National
Season
League
5
batting average.
2021
There's
Game
no way you
6-5
could afford
matchup
passing
coming up
this kind of
next.
season
Miami
from this
Marlins
guy. Not to take
2937
anything away
ST
from
Cardinals
him, but I don't think many
3333.
people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing. Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
So striding forward now, Brad Miller. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hit back toward the mound, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and they found the hole. Period. The end.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, this guy dropped 9 big flies last month, and he has rocketed up the leaderboard.
Yeah, D-Road, 9 bombs in a month. You better be awful careful pitching to this guy. He's swinging the bat great right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Comes set with the 0-1.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The
The
count's now
MLB
on
Season
2-2, but
5
boy, that one very
2021
easily
Game
could have
6
been
5
called strike
matchup
3.
coming up
Really
next.
close
Tampa Bay
pitch.
Rays
Had to
4-3
sit back on
5
the
Chicago
changeup, and
White
he did a good
Sox
job to get the bat on
4-2-2-5.
that one. Another 2-2 offering.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
And he's also right there in the top 5 in both batting average and home runs. He's really a great all-around hitter.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bohm at third. Miller over at second. Gregorius at first. 2 out in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here comes another 0-2. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave them loaded. They're down 4-0. Now to the plate, Nico Horner. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Nico Horner.
The MLB Season 5 2021 Game
First
6-5
pitch on its way.
matchup coming up next. Cincinnati Reds
In there, and it's
3-3-3-1,
0-1.
Milwaukee Brewers 3-8-8.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. That's popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Ready on 1-2. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Hazley. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hazley, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. Actually, He hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well towards the hole. There's Baez. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Eflin. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail here 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Left center, base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Howe. Soft liner towards short. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The bat, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit different.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hayward, or often just J-Hay. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can keep this inning alive. fouled away. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Hazley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Phillies nothing. Striding in once again, Mickey Moniak. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Weak grounder down the line at third. The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To 1-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit, and he is in there.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Brad Miller, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the 0-1. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another one sent foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Realmuto is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The count now at 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Nico Horner. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Lifted in the air to center. Moniak in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting.
Digging in, Adam Hazley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still find themselves down 6-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Six runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Ian Happ. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit back up the middle. Miller is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gene Segura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
At the plate, Mickey Moniak. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Chop to third. Tough to get 2. There's 1.
Out.
On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So digging in now, Brad Miller, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and 2 now.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Hector Neris gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Javier Baez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch.
Ball in.
Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. solo home run there for Javi Baez. His third home run of the ball game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Jason Hayward, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Cubs 7 and the Phillies nothing. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And right into the shift. Rizzo is there. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Adam Hazley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nico Horner. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Hazley moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And now pitch on the way. Kyle Hendricks comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
First delivery to him on the way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Harper is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Bohm in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Good battle. Count remains full. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Zach Wheeler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45, Zach Wheeler.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Ready once again. Mickey Moniak is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Javier Baez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And there's ball one.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2. The count is 2-1.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he fouls this one off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. A runner on first with 2 away. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand a couple, but they're still in control, 7-0. Digging in, Alec Bohm. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in, Brad Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. 0-2 the count to Miller.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
To the plate now, Didi Gregorius. On the ground near home. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning coming up. It's now 7-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Moniak.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Gregorius shading to his right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he goes to second with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He's set, and the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 7 and the Phillies 1. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Andrew Chafin enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Rhys Hoskins will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Spencer Howard will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Spencer Howard.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. Great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play.
Number 60.
Hey, good effort all around, offense and defense. Nice approach on the offensive side, and on defensive side, what more can you ask of him? Wasn't able to get to his feet, understandably so. Tough play. Would have taken just an absolute cannon from his knees to get the guy out.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. Harper is on his way home as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm ripped down the line, and he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Brad Miller will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Hendricks earns his 8th victory of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Zach Eflin permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.